I was at EGX Rezzed for the very first time over the weekend, a place where I learned two things. One, for the most chilled out exhibition, Rezzed is still pretty busy, and two, there's a lot to look forward to in games for 2018 and beyond. I was so impressed with what I saw that we at GGS Gamer thought we'd let you in on 6 games worth looking out for. Insane Robots describes itself as a card battle game hacked, and it lives up to that tagline in a way that looks to make it a perfect game for those of you just getting into the genre and those who've become veterans. The most notable difference that sets Insane Robots apart are two decisions. The first is that Planiac have decided against letting players buy cards, an idea that looks to cull the buy-to-win scourge as something of a grip on the genre. The second is that you won't be able to build decks in Insane Robots. Instead, matches will have you using randomly selected decks of 23 cards, each with a different ability. Add to these decisions an impressive 20-hour campaign, a system that's both easy to pick up but deep enough to give way to some serious strategy, and characters that could have featured in a Douglas Coupland fever dream, and Insane Robots looks a perfect game for those either looking for an easy way into the genre or those looking to master a new system. And I'm serious about those characters. That bear has a teardrop tattoo. He's seen some stuff, you guys. At first glance, Another Site looks like just another stylish platform puzzler, but it's really so much more. Set in a reimagined Victorian London, you take control of Kit, who's gone blind after taking a tumble into Waterloo Underground Station, and her furry cat companion Hodge. That's right, you get to play as a cat. Another Site offers up a tantalising narrative about fear, the unknown, and coming of age, all whilst being just surreal and creepy enough in places to keep you wanting more. With a beautiful art style, haunting soundtrack and some interesting mechanics, the standout one being the use of colour to show what Kit's feeling, Another Site is certainly worth looking out for when it arrives later this year. Earthfall is basically Left 4 Dead but with aliens. That's really all you need to know. Fine. Hollow Spark's debut game brings back the co-op shooter in a big way, offering the same frenzied survival session that Left 4 Dead did all those years ago, albeit in a much smoother manner. A standout feature for the game are the traps you can set to help defend your position, with razor-sharp gates and automated turrets helping you to thin out the fairly pissed-off aliens that want to eat your skin. I assume. Having been on early access for just about a year, you may well have heard or played some of Earthfall, but the game's gone through a major overhaul, now boasting better animations, smarter AI and smoother gameplay. If you've been itching for a reason to bring back your horde murdering gang, then Earthfall looks set to be the game to get them back for one last job. Last because you'll die of alien skin eating. There's no set date for Earthfall yet, but Hollow Spark are confident of the game arriving on PC and console in late spring.
Kill them all.
Above is being sold as a road movie on a plane, and sees you take to the skies in a world overtaken by water as you search for your missing brother. What follows is a game that's managed to bleed together a string of genres, the result being a game where you can easily spend hours flying around and taking in the views, or discovering a much stranger backdrop that involves ancient monsters that lurk beneath the water, warring tribes, and a spooky dimension that has you figuring out where your brother's gone. There's a lot going on in Above, so much so that I guess you could say that still waters run deep? Get it? Because of all the water? Sorry. Above is slated to arrive in 2019 on PC and console, and while that's a long way away, it does look like it's worth the wait. Continuing the trend of Lost Siblings, it's so hot right now. Creepy first-person spookathon Lake Ridden will see you unearthing a supernatural mystery, all while solving puzzles in a forest. This is why I stay in the city. The game didn't give too much away during the playthrough, but it looks to have everything needed to be the next horror success. Mystery? Check. Creepy residents of an old abandoned town? Check. Puzzles? Check. I'm scared of games that challenge my intellect. Whether or not Lake Ridden can rival the likes of Slenderman for jumps or Virginia for atmosphere remains to be seen, but the signs are looking scarily good ahead of its release later this year.
Laws of nature are not easily broken.
People like to fix their mistakes most of the time, and after an infamously bad 1994 fighting game, Shek is back and ready to, well, dropkick everyone. Shaq Fu, the legend reborn, offers up a balls-to-the-wall insanity as you play through the side-scrolling beat-em-up, laying waste to everything and everyone in Big Shaq's path. With a Saturday morning cartoon design, enough goons to satisfy even the driest of bloodthirst, and Shaquille O'Neal not only doing the voice acting, but also being able to become a robot, Shaq Fu looks like it's on its way to fixing the sins of his father all those years ago. See? Maybe the 90s weren't so great. No, you're right, they were. There you have it. 6 games from Rezzed we think are worth looking out for in 2018 and 2019. If you were at Rezzed and saw something that we haven't included, let us know in the comments, or let us know which games you like the look of. Thanks for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe for more gamey stuff from GGS Gamer every week. Mostly. We're working on it.